Well, today we're going to be looking at the Give a Show slide projector. I recently picked this one up on eBay. It was quite a good price. This is actually called Show a Slide, but it is the Give a Show inside. It's all the same contents. I'm not sure why it's called Show a Slide. There is sort of looked online, and there's a few theories that this was like an unbranded one. But all the slides are the same Give a Show ones. It's got the same illustration as the Give a Show one, so I'm not sure quite what's going on there. But we can take a look at it. It's in really nice, good condition. There's a little bit of dirt. I think it's been left out with something on top of it. So this is a little bit of dirt, which I'm going to try and clean off carefully. If it doesn't come off, then I'm not too worried, because it's quite an old piece of equipment. I think it must be sort of early 60s, because it's William Hartnell as Doctor Who in it. So it's the Show a Slide projector, and this one comes with quite a nice selection of slides. You get 12 complete slideshows, and it comes with Stingray, Thunderbirds, Doctor Who. I pretty much purchased it just for that illustration, because I love the early 1960s illustrations. They're wildly inaccurate, but they are nice. And you've got Popeye, Winnie the Pooh. This is Jim from Treasure Island. It's really weirdly drawn, that one. So you get 12 complete slides. You get Speed Records, Winnie the Pooh, Treasure Island, Popeye, Wizard of Oz, William Tell, Supercar. I forgot Supercar was in there. That's really good, actually. It's one of the better ones. Moments in History, Wright Brothers, Daleks, Stingray, Thunderbirds. And this is a patented item. And it's a really colourful box. There's not a lot else on the box. So if we open her up, just put the top to one side. So you see it comes as a sort of a set. The cardboard is a bit crimped, so I'm going to try and straighten it out. You get the projector, and then you get all the slides. And again, the slides, I think it's been somewhere damp. The slides need a bit of straightening out. But let's look at the projector first. So anyone of a certain age probably remembers these. See, it says Give a Show projector. So everything inside is branded Give a Show, which was a Chad Valley, but the box just says Slide a Show, so it's a bit unusual. It weighs a ton because it's got 3 D-cell batteries that go along here to run a tiny little bulb. It's mad when you think of it. You can put slides in there, so if you've got any 35mm slides, you can pop it in. It's got a lens that you can adjust for focus, and then the slides slot in. Let me get one of the slides. They slot in. It's very hard to do it one-handed, but basically they slot in, and then you move it along picture by picture, which I'll show you working in a bit. So let's have a look. So you get a selection of slides. This one is Thunderbirds, Jungle Firefighters, and you can see, actually that's back to front. Get focus on it. So you've got some really nice colourful illustrations. Thunderbird 2, there's Scott, and like I say, you get 12 slides. The Doctor Who one, let's have a look. So that's you've got Winnie the Pooh, Speed Records, which is quite funny because it's like the history of fast travel in a few shots. You've got Popeye, Treasure Island, Wright Brothers, the story of the Wright Brothers. Nice, clean looking 1960s lads in this one. Tintin, not Tintin, Stingray, that's because it said Titan, Tintin. Moments in History, which is sort of the history of the world in a few shots. Let's see if we can. So you got Florence Nightingale, Drake going bowling. That's back to front. King Alfred burns the cakes. The Romans are coming. Death of Harold. There's one in the eye for Harold there. Murder of Thomas à Becket, back when it was still Thomas à Becket. King John signs Magna Carta. see if I can. Gosh, the last one I get will be the Doctor Who one. Yep, look at that, amazing. The Dalek one. So I just wanted to show you this one because this is a. Basically, I bought it for this. So the slide is moved a bit in this one, I think. So the TARDIS lands. They're attacked by little things. William Hartnell being attacked. The Daleks turn up. They kill the insects, and for some reason they befriend the Doctor, basically on the old premise that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and then tell him not to come back to the planet. So that's the selection. I did also a very nice chap on the Fanderson site, Facebook site, sold me these Stingray, almost a complete set in really nice condition, very cheaply. Okay, so that's caught in a rainbow. So let's have a look, see what it looks like when it's projecting. So, my phone probably isn't going to focus very well. So this is a Stingray story, and you can see you get the first slide, and you just move them along, and it projects them. They're very colourful, quite a good picture of phones there, and then you can adjust the focus using the focus adjustment. That's a bit better. It's not picking up the white writing very well. I think that's more my phone than the Give a Show projector. Let's see if I can. It just doesn't like the white. But you can adjust it, and you can see get the idea. And as a kid, these were just amazing. These were the greatest things ever. I remember having these. I had an orange one. I'm going to keep an eye out for some more Doctor Who slides. See if I can pick them up cheap. I'm not going to pay too much for these because they're more just nostalgia than anything. But let's see if we can get a Doctor Who one. So this is a Doctor Who story. It's not focusing too well, I think, because the slide is a bit crooked. There's William Hartnell in slide form. Then the star everyone's waiting for, the Daleks. And again, I love these Dalek designs. Just trying to focus on. I think I'm a little bit close to this box. The box is the back of the box. It's actually a screen. You really could do with a projectionist on this. That just slides along. And there's the classic Dalek money shot. So yeah, I think these are really nice. You can pick them up fairly cheaply. Some of the sets go for huge amounts of money, hundreds of pounds. But if you keep an eye out, you can get them, and I thoroughly recommend them. I think it's very nostalgic, and I'll have fun with this set.